It's supposed to be rest time, chill time, don't do nothing time. I did go to church today, and I did play HDMI 1 Apple a little bit. Of course, my replacement played was the person who led out. I didn't try to lead out or nothing like that. In case y'all hear any talking in the background, that's the wife he on the phone with. Our ex, no, not shall I see it that way. Our former pastor's wife, he had passed on a few years back, several years back actually. So she in there talking to her. You gotta always keep in touch with the first lady of the church. Yeah. So she's on the phone. She can be loud. I went in there and told her, I can't even sleep. You woke me up out of my sleep. And I was like sleeping to begin with. So when you do that, it's like I can't go back to sleep. Ooh, Lord, Lord. So where I am, I'm awake. Alright, so every chord I play is in my play by sight book, literally. I know people may say, well, what are the preaching chords look like? I have every chord in the book, the 13 suts voicing, all right, in play by sight chapter. So if you want to learn how to play these chords, go over to visit my website, bishopdre2clarkhotchords.I. This is in the book too. I am F. Yes, every chord I'm playing is in the book, y'all. That's the whole thing about this. Minor 9, 11, minor 9. What the other chord I just played? I forgot. Major 9, major 7, flat 5, sharp 5, diminished 7, and minor 9, 11. Preacher chord, 13 suts, 9, 13 with the sharp 11 is also in the book. You know, it's funny when I do this. The 9 chord, I call it the 9 chord, is really the dominant voicing. And then we have the 7 sharp 9 sharp 5, and we go back to the 1. Alright, so in case somebody trying to figure out how to play these chords, you no longer have to ask nobody how to do these things, right? Okay? Nobody. When I say nobody, trust me, nobody. Alright, we have this in the play by sight 1 and edition 1 and number 2. I'm coming with some more fat chords, dope chords, off the hook chords, turn your head chords. I'll probably say, what's the other one? Raise your eyebrow chords. Raise your eyebrow chords. We us musicians, we're super hilarious. We be doing something on our cell phone. And as soon as that homie play that whatever that chord is, whoo, then that eye go, yeah, raise that eyebrow chord, like, whoo, okay. Alright, okay, Bishop Tracer, I hear you. Oh, okay. And you go in the back, try to pretend like you so involved in your cell phone, looking on your text message, or you trying to look at something. Ooh, Andre Bishop Tracer Clark hit that dope chord again. Okay, I hear you, my dude. I hear you. Alright, that's the diminished Actually, we have the diminished major 7 voicing also in my book. Alright, we have that diminished major 7 in the book. Alright, let me see, we have this. And we have the 13-9, B flat 13, flat 9. We're going to drop that over at the new book. I'm coming with that voicing. I do have this same voicing, but we have it with the sharp 11. Now we're playing around with this stuff and adding extra stuff. So if I was in B flat and I said, okay, I'm doing this chord movement in B flat and I know my 4 is. Y'all hear what I'm saying? Now I have the B flat 13. Flat 9, sharp 11, and I had enough fingers to do this. I could have switched over and did it this way. Ooh. Y'all better get out of here with this foolishness. And I'll be moving the voicing up here. So, and also we do have the B flat 7 with the flat 9 as well. So this is the B flat 7. Right, and then we want to flat the 9. We already know 1, 2, 3 flat. Ooh, oh my! We got to get out of here. Stop playing around with this crazy. We got to stop playing around because this is getting started. This is getting all out of control. Right there it is, right there. Now, if I don't want to play the 13, like I said, you know, or we could play the 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Now, I can either put it here or both. This depends on wherever I want to put the voicing at. So, all right. So then we have the 713, the B flat 713. All right, so we got that. I call that the jumpy key. Yeah. Oh man, I'm telling you, every chord I'm playing is in the book. I am not holding back. No holds bar. Okay. Your boy Bishop Drayster is not holding back. All right, because you know you can use these ideas. I love you, love. I love. I love. Instead of me going back to the 1, I already know what my target chord I'm trying to head to, right? And my target chord is, right? That's the 7, right? It's the 7 voicing. Okay, so we can use the idea of the sharp 9, sharp 5, 7 sharp 9, sharp 5 voicing, or we can use the 7 sharp 9 flat 5 voicing, and that will remember that's the jumpy key. I got it. Okay, so if I already know that's my target, I can start it down here. Half step back, you know, half step back, right? Half step back, half step back, half step back. If I want to go more. Woo! And make it, as long as I make it to my target on time, alright? So that's why I said skip the 1. Skip going back to the 1. I love you, though. I love you, though, 2. I love you, 5. We're going to skip the 1. And here we go. Walk up. And if I wanted to go further back with that, and go back some more, and then you might hear somebody, all that. Listen, nobody taught me how to do this, y'all. That was a accident. Oops. Yes, we may have heard cats doing the right, and I understood. All right, I understood the idea. I understood the idea. All that is just the chromatic. You know, I'm just hitting. Remember, there's 12 keys, y'all. Remember that? So I'm just starting at whatever the chromatic mood note I want to start. I could have started with the A, ba da da da, and go ahead and hit you with with this 713 and come up with, but it's just flavorizing the move. But as long as I have enough time to get to my target chord, which is the we call it the 736 to the 7 or 7 or even just to the 7. Every chord movement is called the 7. I'm just playing the 7 in different keys. So all I'm doing is taking, let's just say we're taking the target key I'm in is D flat, right? So that's the key I'm gonna be in, but it's my target key. So all I'm doing is taking the target key of C, target key of C, then of course B, not B flat but B. So we taking the target chord of the 736 movement or the 7 chord movement in C. And all I'm taking is the target chord for the key of B. B. And then all I'm taking is the target chord of B flat in that key. And the more I keep going down, then I'm taking the target chord for the key of A. For that key. And so on and so forth. Y'all get it? So if I get enough time, I will have enough time to just do this little, walk up. But I'm going to have to skip the 3 because I took so many chord movements. Now I got to jump over to the 6. So we would have said, let's play the 736 movement. 7, 3, 6. Because there's a 4 count, so to speak, or 3 count, 4 count, whatnot. Now I done took all of that movement and created that 3 count, 4 count move. I can't go to the 3 because I've already exhausted my time, so I'll go over to the 6. So basically all I'm doing is the 736 in the other key, B flat to B to C, my target key to C, D flat, and then now I have to go on over to the 6 voicing in that key of D flat. Now, if I would have not did all of that, I would have had all the time in the world to go ahead and do my 7, 3, 6. That's what I'm saying. Now, the 2 keys back is simple, or the 1 key back, or half step back, would have given me the time to go. I'm sorry, actually I did end up doing it. Let's go. The C, the key of C, the 7 and C. That would have given me time, for sure, no doubt, to make it in time enough to go to my next key. See, and then I can go to 3. Now check this out. If I got time enough before I even get to my 3 voicing, I'll go and use it in the key of C and half step back. So I can just get away with it. What? Yeah. Then I have time. What my finger doing? My bad. It's just the minus 11 to flat 5. I have time to go there. And then I can still make it to my 6 because I had time. That was only because I only went half step back from the 7 voicing to the 7 voicing in C. I had time to make it up to the key I'm trying to go to. Up to my target key. And then I had time to go to the 3 and C, half step back and half step up. And then my target key. That's why I say you gotta learn these chords. Are in my book, chapter number 7 and chapter number 8. These 2 chords are in this book, chapter number 7, chapter number 8. Chapter 7, chapter 8. You can use either one of them or both of them. Now remember I said this is the other one, the sharp 9, sharp 5. And the other one was the sharp 9, flat 5. So I could have used those ideas. Y'all follow what I'm saying? Yeah, I think y'all got it. All right. Now, if you had a bass guitar player, then you would not have to carry the bass. All right. But so if you don't have one, you end up as a keyboard player having to carry your own bass line. So I'm carrying my own bass line. I'm carrying my own bass line. I'm carrying my own bass line. All right. Now, if you had a bass guitar player, the bass line would the bass player will carry that for you, and then y'all sink in and y'all do your thing. All right. Okay. So now, just so y'all know, every chord that I generally play, is in my book. I did this on purpose because I felt that these are the most common chords or the most relevant chords that are being played. And even when I'm doing this and I hear other ideas that I might click onto something and I'll be like, man, let me see if it's something that I can learn or glean from it or whatever, and then I'll just roll with it and try to learn the moves. And I don't have my glasses on, but I'm just gonna let the let me see here. Guess I look. What am I looking at? Then I click onto something and then I'll try to listen to it, and then I'll say, okay, these chords is in the book, because they are relevant chords. They are chords that I will play that I hear other musicians are doing too. It's not because I copycat, copycat. I hope my wife got her fur out my car. I told my wife she don't left her kitty cat in my car. She started laughing. She said, "What do you mean?" I said, "You left your kitty cat in the car." It was cold earlier this morning. In the beginning, this morning we was going to church, so she done had a little fur thing, or a little furry jacket in my car. I said, hey, she probably forgot it still, because I still didn't remember seeing it. So I had to make sure I go get her furry cat out of my car. Out the beanie. They call me the Beanie Boys. Yeah, so you know. So we have the major add twos. And then we have the major 7. And sometimes you hear the voicing underneath. Inside. We call it inside. I call it inside. And there's more than one way to play these chords. So I did go and do these chords on major add 2s. I am adding some more major add 2s in the new book because there are some I did not put in there in different ways. So I went on ahead with the edition number 3 and dropped some more major add 2 voicings approach because musicians may approach them differently. I did do the major 7 voicing. This voicing, excuse me, this voicing, which is in my very first book, but I'm also going to do the how they're spreading the voices out here, however, you know, and start doing them in versions and stuff like that, because you never know where the keyboard player is going to play, or how he or she's going to do what he or she going to do. Start doing the minor 7, and then you have the major add 2. And so you might have a musician might play the A flat this way too. So I'm gonna be addressing where the finger can potentially fall. If you were listening to somebody, you'd be like, wait man, how come that don't sound like the way I think is played in the book? So the chances are I did not go and do them all. I didn't go through all of the positions in the, because I didn't want to be drag my books where I'm just only locking it on one chord in 15 different ways y'all gonna hear this, because then that will be defeating the purpose of me dropping chords in a book because I'm only focusing on one chord. I didn't want to do my books like that, so I wanted to make sure I do a few of chords that I just said earlier that is relevant that I hear musicians doing. Yeah, so this is relevant, right? 5, and we have the minor 7 flat 5. Every chord you want to learn, like I said, the preacher chord. Right? Can I get away with this? And whatever key you want to do it in D flat. We got the 13, right? The 13 sus. Can I get away with this? That God. And that guy just did y'all not just hear me play this already. Now, remember I said earlier there's more than one way to play the same chord. Now, we have this voicing. Alright, which is the 7 sharp 9 sharp 5. Remember I told y'all earlier that? Okay. Now, let's see something. Now, I'm using the tritone voicing, right? Now, without the bass line, just give it a second here. It's the major 7 flat 5 voicing. I have that in the book. However, remember I just told y'all 2 seconds ago, there is more than one way to play that same chord. So we have A major 7 with a flat 5. This is what I have in the book. Now, if I go ahead and give you the other equation of the move 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and come at it from this angle, then we have another route. We're going to have way more than just this one route that we're saying. So, don't make me do it. So, I may go ahead and say, all right, let me drop this in the book. Chances are this particular one isn't in the book because we're using the tritone voicing in the book. We are using the tritone technically, but now I'm using it in a different angle. Alright, so I said earlier, there's more than one way to approach it. That's chapter 12. Anybody get the book? I promise y'all it's in here. It's in chapter 12. Alright. What page does this falls on? 52. If I put my glasses on, you can see it. We're going to have it over here. I also have to believe I did it again. Maybe I did actually do it already. Hold on, let me go look. Maybe I did do it again. In the way that I'm telling y'all how I would voice it. So we did the 1 finger voicing. Okay, made 7 flat 5, right? Then we have it in chapter 12 on page 52. Let me see. Did I actually do it again? Because if I did it again, I wonder did I do the tritone with the tritone. So let's see. I don't remember everything that I did in the book, but I tried my best to remember all that I've done. But let me see. So we did talk about chapter 7. We actually made every chord I just mentioned, anyways. From my very first chapter moving forward, I did the number system, the Nashville system, and then chapter 2 we go and mess around with the 6 9 sharp 9, which I was almost heading there, and then we go to the next chapter, which is the 9 sus 4. I don't know if I mentioned that yet, and then we talked about the 9 13 chapter 4, and then we talked about the 9 chord, the one I was getting ready to get to in a moment, which is part of the preaching chord. All right, I think I might have did the major 9 chord in the 9 chord. So I do the major 9 chord, and then I do the 9 chord. But this is chapter 5 for the major 9 chord here. And then I heard me doing the diminished major 7 voicing, chapter 6. And then we right over here, chapter 7 and number 8, we doing the 7 sharp 9, flat 5, and flat 5, and then with the sharp 9 and sharp 5. And then we move over here to the minor add 2s. And then we go to the major add 2s. Remember I said I did it a few times. And another chapter I do it there. And I think I did one more chapter here again, chapter 12. And then we do the major 6 voicing. I do that in 2 chapters here in 2 different routes. And then we do a 6 9 voicing. I also do the 6 9 voicing over here in chapter... shoot, I forgot the name. What chapter it was? I forgot. I do the 6 9 voicing over here in this book. Over here, the first book. It's zip. Oh, 11. Right, chapter 11 over here. 15 over here because I'm doing them in different routes because you might have a musician, playing around, messing with stuff. We have the minus 7 11. I'm telling you, man, I ain't playing no games right now. Okay, I have some more 9/13s, chapter 17, diminished major 9 with sharp 5. I put some stuff in here I ain't had no business doing. Chapter 19, we have the 13 flat 9 sharp 11 as I mentioned earlier. And then we did the minor 7 with the flat 5. So it wasn't the major 7 with the flat 5, so it was the minor 7 with the flat 5. I'll also do that over here, chapter 20. And then we also, a different route, and then we also do the minor 7 with the flat 5 over in chapter, what is that? Can't see. Chapter 12. Because you have musicians to play them in different routes. Okay, the one I'm looking for was the major 7 flat 5, right? Okay. See, I thought I did it over here. I guess not. Maybe so I did the 7/13. Ooh, I did do the 7/13. And also the 9 chord part of this preaching move that I was about to mention in a moment. And then we have the 13 sus4, 13 sus chord 23. I cover it all. So then I did some more 9/13s. Oh, I guess I didn't do it. Okay, and then I did some more 7/13s in different routes. All right, cool. All right, so looks like I don't have the other approach to the major 7 voicing. So this is the other one, me using the tritone. All right, this is the other one using the tritone method. All right, so I was here. Can I get a witness? I'm going to the 3. Okay, so without the bass line, it's the major 7 flat 5 voicing. So let me go ahead and let me go lock this one in, because I'm one. I don't like to say I'm gonna do something and don't get at it. So let's go here and let's build. Let's wake up mama over here. Yay! She wakes up. Yay! She let me in. All right. Okay. So we're gonna go ahead and build. That's chapter 12. That's some more 9/13s I said earlier. Okay, so chapter 12. We're gonna make a chapter 13. Yay! All right. So we're gonna create a chapter 13 right quick. All right, we're gonna get this other voicing I told you earlier. And also what I'm gonna do is give you the other voicing of the 7 sharp 9 sharp 5. What? Now listen to this too. I gotta stop doing this. This is not right. I gotta quit doing it. Because every time when I do this, so what it is, I think of the 7 sus4 voices, which is in chapter 5 in the very first book. I'm thinking of the tritone in chapter 8. Now I'm thinking of the minor chord in chapter 3. Let me go minor. This is another route to play your 7/13. People say to play the 7/13/5, but 7/13 is the other route. It's still the jumpy, keep it. What? But now this is using the tritone. Oh my goodness. Okay, now I want to put the bottom, which is the bass. It's now a different approach to the 7 sharp 9 flat 5. Alright, so I'm thinking of the 7 sus4 chord. We're thinking of the minor voicing. Okay. And then sometimes I get all crazy with it. I might even think of it as a major voicing. Okay, that's already in the book. The major 7 with the flat 5, sharp 5. Now, you will put it on F. It's now the F9 13 sharp 11. Remember I told y'all earlier that's in the book? However, this now is being used in the tritone, changing the approach. It just don't quit. It just don't end, y'all. So this is another route of playing the same chord, but in a different route using a different idea. 9, 13 sharp 11. I gotta stop this. You know what? The more I keep doing this, I'm gonna be finishing this book real quick. I might even get it done before the end of March. We are in March already. What? Dang, it's March 1st already? Yeah, you probably say I don't be watching the calendar, y'all. It's March 1st? It's March 1st. It's March 1st, y'all. Ain't that something? That's crazy. Um, so let's say I just want to build this chord for now. The major 7 flat 5 for now. Okay. So how many notes I need for that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. So we're gonna go ahead and steal this chapter right quick. So now I can go on down here, create chapter number 13, paste. Y'all get to see what I do behind the scenes. It is work for sure. All right, let me go back up here. Let me steal this one here. Can I steal this one? Oh, can't steal that one? Oh, you won't let me do it? What? Alright, I'm not steal the one on the bottom here. Hold on. Yes. Alright, so let me steal that one. Alright, let's drop this one, paste this. We're going to turn this into A. My letter A. Oop, caps. Take off the caps, bud. Take off caps. Draw my arrow. And we said this was. Alright, so we're going to call this the major 7 flat 5. So let me backspace. Clear this off. And we're going to call this, what I said, major 7 flat 5? A. And then I'm going to give it caps. Oh, wait a minute. How I want to do this? No, I'm going to put A. We're going to say major. Let me do small caps. Alright. Spell major. So we got the major 7. Flat 5. Major 7. No case. Flat 5. Alright, so we got major 7 flat 5. Now hold on before I do anything else. Let me copy this and go down to the next page because I'm going to be dropping some more chords on the next page, building the book. So let me drop that, paste. Alright, we're going to change this to B. Can I see? Alright, we need the letter B. B as in boy. Alright, now get my drink out the way I can't see. Alright, now I'm going to build the chord. Let's get at it. Alright, so I'm over here, back up here. I'm going to steal this. Let me steal this diagram carefully. Copy. Alright, let me go lock this up. Later on, I'm going to finish this particular page, which is page 28, y'all. I'm progressing. All right, I'm progressing here on. Oh, actually, no, hold on, I lied. I gotta go back all the way up to. Hold on, where do I gotta go back up to? I finished. Oh, hold on. So y'all remember the 9, 13 sharp 11, the other approach. So I have another approach to it. To the same chord. I told you just many more ways to actually approach the same chord. Now I'm getting hot. There's many more other routes to approach that same exact chord. So this one here is the 9 13 sharp, a 9 13 sharp 11. Here I have to go and actually I've already did the chord, the notes and everything. I had to go in and change the left hand and what the right hand is, and on these 2 pages, which is chapter 9. Once I finish that, then I'll start chapter number 10. And chapter number 10 will be our major attitude, as I had mentioned earlier, in another route, because there's more than one route, and I didn't want to stay stuck on one chord in the book. So I wanted to kind of shift it a little bit and show you that there is more than one other routes, 2, 3, 4, 5 routes that you can play the same chord in a different way, because you may have a musician playing it in a different way, so I want y'all to see it in a different way. Okay, all right, so what was I supposed to do? Okay, and then we have the I told you about that B flat 13 with the flat 9 there is more than one way to approach that too as well. So I also did that, and now I have the 7 with the flat 5, flat 9. So hold on. That was the 13. That is another route, and then I'll give you another route to do the 7 flat 9. What? Yeah, I've been working, y'all, for sure. So I gotta finish this one off and do this chapter 11 and go there. So now we got chapter number 12. I already dropped that in there in the book because there's more than one way to play the major 9 13s. Y'all heard me doing it yet? Ooh, major 9. Alright, major 9 with flat 5. We got that in this book here. It's gonna come in that book. We got this one. Major 9 with flat 5. And then you had the other one. Ooh, major 9 13. I told you. There's more than one way to play these chords. Alright. Alright, more than one way to play the 13. Just the regular major 13. There's more than one way to play the stuff. I can do any of the sus2s, sus4s. Ooh. Okay, well, we had the minor 9 13. It's more than one way to play these chords, y'all. Okay, let me stop. Cause see, I just saw a new chord that I can add to the book. I gotta stop. I gotta quit. So we gonna go on here down here since I grabbed that chord here, and let's drop this in the thing here. Paste. Ooh, it feel right in the right spot too. Ain't that something? Boy, I'm getting good at this. All right. So what was that chord I just played again? So now we're going to have a major 7 with a flat 5. Major 7, flat 5. All right, so let me go ahead and build this right now. All right, so I got too many dots over here. So all I needed was how many? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we need just 5. So hold on. All right, we're gonna keep the E flat where it's at. We're gonna keep the. I'm gonna take one dot out. I'll take the other dot out. And we drop this one down to the tritone. And then we going to keep, okay, I guess I take all these ones out for now. Take this one. And then I said we're gonna go over here. Put this one up here. Let me make this bigger so I can make sure my dots are falling on the line where I want them to fall. And then we're gonna bring this one up. Take this one out, the equation for now. And then I think we're dropping this one up. And then we drop this one out of the equation. And there we have it. Alright, so now I got the chords that I'm trying to do. So then all I'm going to do over here is keep that note there. All I need to do is go. It's a 2-finger, 2-hand chord. I mean, left hand is going to play. Whoop, I missed. Bruh. Alright, so now I got the left hand knocked down. I'm gonna have to do it with the bass line, y'all. Y'all catch this in the bit, because I'm about to do one. I'm gonna do the same chord, but this time I'm gonna add the bass line. Okay, so now the right hand, I guess I'm gonna have to delete all of them. Guess I delete the whole thing here. Alright, so bump, lowercase, bump, lowercase, and bump, lowercase. Alright, cool. Now I have my chord. Alright, so now we have the, oh, I gotta change, oh, hold on. This is A, right? Yeah, this is A. Okay, so now what I'm gonna have to do with this, since it's gonna be A, I am going, oh, let me change this, the C to A. Because I have to make sure y'all know which one this is, caps. And then we're going to have to get rid of this, because this is going to be the major, A major. I think, did I say I was going to cap this? I don't remember what I said cap. I might be not capping it. A major 7, flat 5. Let me see. I had to slide it over some more. I need some room, buddy. A major 7, flat 5. Flat 5. Whoop, I gotta slide some more. Okay, hold on. Slide some more right there so I can put the chord right on the right spot. And I'm gonna slide the right hand over just a little bit. Voila! And there we have it. We have the major 7 with the flat 5. Okay? So now since it's A, let's start at A. I always like to start my movements in C. Alright, in that key. So of course I understand the assignment. There it is there. Alright, C major 7 with the flat 5. I understood the assignment, which I should have did that in the first place. But we were somewhere else, y'all. Y'all see what I'm saying? We were somewhere else. Alright, so this is not difficult to do. I do have some notes, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 right here, and it was only 5 notes here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I got enough to build the next key, or the key that I wanted to originally start up in. Now, what I'm gonna have to end up doing is I'm gonna have to take this first key and I'm gonna have to drop it down to the next page. All right, so let's get at it like this. So I'm gonna go ahead and try to highlight this. I'm gonna copy. And let's drag it down here. And hopefully it'll drop right where I want it. Actually, it's not going to drop where I want it because after that would be F sharp, G, A flat, and A. So I want to try to see if I can drop it right at the right spot if possible on the book. Because this would be B flat and A. I'm hoping I'll be able to drop it right in the right spot. It won't matter because either way. Oh, okay. Where did it go? There it is. It dropped right up there. So let me drag it down. Wow, I already have it highlighted. Let me drag it down here. Somewhere in the ballpark. I'm gonna be somewhere in the ballpark. Maybe is it a little lower? Maybe I should go. Let me see. So F sharp will go here. G will go here. A flat will be right here. So let me drop it just a hair more. And hopefully that gives me space for B flat and B. Alright, hopefully it's giving me space for, let me drop it down just a hair more. That might do it right there. Alright, so now I already have this locked in on that page. So now let me go ahead and I'm going to still use this page. Let me see how I'm going to do this because this might jack me up. Let me see. No, actually it won't mess me up. I'm going to lock it up. Let me go ahead and lock it up. Now all I have to do is go up here and build it in C. So now I would just change this to C. Oh, did I lock it already? Okay, hold on. Alright, let me alright. Alright, so let me go ahead and build the chord now. Alright, build it and get it over with. Alright, and that way I can move forward at this point. Because I can also take the chord that I just did and build it from below and above because I already know what it looks like. Whether I'm going half step back or half step above. Alright, so now we want to do C major 7 with the flat 5. Let me see how I'm going to do it again. I forgot. Let me see. We was in A, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Ooh, that was a long drop there. There it is. Alright, this is a quick. Oh, wow. This is an easy fix. So let me see. So we go over here, slide over here to F sharp. See, get my hands to stop being so movement. So we have F sharp and what we have? F sharp here. I'll slide this one over to C. My hands are shaking, moving around. Let me bring this up a lot so it can stop. I can put it right in the center. There it goes. And then that's left hand, I think. Yeah. Well, how did I do that? Did I do that with one hand or two? Yeah. So that's my tritone there. And then we're going to play the secret sauce chord here. So I'll slide this one over. And then slide this one down. And then slide this one over. And voila. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I got 6 little blocks right here. So now my chord is already finished in the first key. All right. Generally, I like to start it and then come up. I don't necessarily need to do this anymore because, because clearly I can see that, I'm already ready to rock and roll for the next chord. Now, this is where I'm going to get nervous because now let me see. Maybe I might not mess this up. Let me see. Let me do it on this page below. I'm going to do it on this page. I'm just wondering where this is gonna fall when I make my duplicate. So let me see. Can just copy and paste. Whew. Okay, so this worked out. So it came back to the part where I was at. So this time I'll drag it up to the next page up. Whew, that was all right. I'm on a roll now. So I'm gonna drag this up, and now I'm gonna build the next key. And this is basically cake because remember the key I was in earlier. So now this is cake at this point. So I'll drag this one over to the G. Let me get rid of these blocks. I don't need them. Oh no. I don't need my dots because the dots are already on the board already. So what was I doing now? G to F sharp to G, right? F sharp to G, yeah. F sharp to G, F sharp to G, and then C up to C sharp. I was like, wait a minute, hold on. I got this combobulated for a second here. All right, and then so that's for those, and then the next one is G. I'll slide over here to G. The next key note is going to be C. And then the next note should be F. And there you have it. Man, that landed perfect. Like in the perfect spot. I might have to fix my C sharp. Hold on. My hands keep doing this. Alright, so now, let me make this smaller. Oop, not bigger. Alright, now all I have to do now is change the key name. So D, flat. Oop, gotta slide it over some. Actually, in fact, I gotta slide all of this over here. Let me slide this over right hand some. Let me slide over there to the left hand. And then let's slide over the chord. Alright, and then now I just change the name of the chord. So the notes in the left hand is half step up, cap on. I think I might have to fix my G. It looked like it moved. Look, my hands might have shook a little bit. Oops. Tic-tac-toe. And then we're gonna fix the right hand. And this is work, y'all. It's not like, it's not hard, but it's work. And I have to go back and edit to make sure everything is the way I'm going to do what I need to do. So I'm going to shorten this up a little bit. And now I'm going to drag this up underneath the next chord. And let's go up and away. I think that's good enough. It's centered. I'm sitting sideways because I'm trying to look this way. So it looks centered to me. Alright, so, okay, cool. We got these 3 chords locked in. I'm going to go ahead and lock this. No, yeah, I'm going to go ahead and lock this. Now remember, now the chord's going to change. I'm going to build the next chapter. Alright, Alright, so let's build the next chapter. And remember, we had the major 7 flat 5, right? Another approach. So I guess I go ahead and let me drop the diagram in here right quick. Let me see. Cool, so I got the diagram in there already. Let me go up here and grab that chapter. Come back down here. See if this thing dropped right where I want it to be. I'm on page 32, y'all. I'm on the road. Alright, let me go back up here and borrow. Let me borrow this. And now, okay, I go ahead and lock this up. And let me drop this on page 2032. It fell right where I wanted it to fall. Cool. So now the next chord we're going to do is the bass line. Alright, so we're going to call this the 7 sharp 9 sharp 5. Alright, so that's what this one's going to be called. Let me get rid of major on here. Alright, and we're going to go major. We're going to go, let's get rid of the flat 5 for now. Alright, and we're going to go 7. We got 7 parentheses. Where's my parentheses thing at? Alright, so we got the 7 tic-tac-toe. 9 tic-tac-toe. Sharp 5. Okay. And this has got to be A, not B. Cap off. Okay. Alright, now we're going to build this chord right here, right now. So how many notes do I have there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 6. We got 6. I got 5 on it. I got 5 on it. Alright, so I got 5 notes. I have to create one. Alright, so we're going to build the... Okay, I got to change this to... okay, so this is F. So now we have to transpose. Now I have to say. Alright, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so now I'm going to come down with 6, you know. Alright, so I have to transpose to get me to the key I want to go to. To reach 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 back. Alright, so it should be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There it is. Now, this is another rock, as I said earlier. Anybody catch what I'm doing? Alright. Alright, so now we're going to have to call this C. Once I built the note of the chord, this is a wrap after that. I mean, it's just now me focusing and staying locked in and not fall asleep. Alright, I got that major there, so I can drag that 7 backwards till I get to there. I'm going to use... I got my 5 there, so I might as well go ahead and make the parenthesis. Actually, maybe make a space in the parenthesis. And then we're going to have to hit the tic-tac-toe again. Alright, and that would be 9. And tic-tac-toe again. And that would be 5. I got to get rid of the flat, so let me get rid of that flat on here. It's not going to be a flat 5, it's going to be sharp 5. Alright, so now we're going to build the C7, sharp 9, sharp 5, in another voicing, or in another approach. Alright, so now I got that knocked down. Let me slide this over maybe to the right. Alright, and then, let's go ahead and put the chord, the note there, and so on, I guess. I'm wondering, let me see here, Doc. Since this is 5 notes, I'm trying to think. Let me make this wider. Let me take a good look at this. I'm trying to think. The higher I go up the keys, and all 12 keys, where is my last key going to end up at? The key of B, up and move. So if I know I'm doing this in 12 keys, we got it in the first key now. That's going to start off at A flat. So let me move this dot out for a second. So now I'm picturing this in my mind. Do I want to start it down here, or can I start it here on the C? So let me see. Let me think. So that would mean if the C was here and the minor 7 was here, that ain't gonna work. I already can see that, because that means that my A flat will be here. Let me think. Hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. We're gonna pretty much make it to here, up here. So do I want to do that, or do I want to keep it centered to the left? So looks like I got room. I think I got room, y'all. It appears that I got room. So I want to slide this key chord name over some, the C7, sharp 9, sharp 5. I'm gonna try to slide over just close enough to that wall. Cool. Thumbs up there. Alright, now I'm gonna go ahead and drop the C here. And the minor 7 voice. Y'all talk about this in chapter number 18. That the minor 7 will move. Alright, now and am I doing this with 2 hands or 1? Okay, so check this out. This is what I'm gonna say. And this is gonna trip y'all out when I do it. So now it's gonna change what I'm talking about next. So this is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna slide the right hand over just a little bit again. I'm gonna slide the left hand over just a bit. Y'all know what I'm about to do? Somebody probably already figured it out. So this is the bass line. Yeah, y'all heard what I said. The bass line. Alright, so now I want to drop the bass line down here. Alright, so I'm going to have to create. No, I'm going to recreate. Let me do this. I'm going to snatch this one here. I want to copy. I don't know where it's going to fall to. Let's see where it falls. Okay, there it is. Alright, I'm going to drag that right over here. Right, it's right about there. And now I'm going to put this as bass. Alright, so I'm trying to see, do I want to call this BP or just put bass? I guess I'll put bass. Alright, let's try bass right quick. Alright, bass. Oh, I should say pedals. That's probably more longer than just saying bass. Okay. Now, that means I got to slide everything over again. I'm just trying to see how this is going to work. Now, if this ain't going to work, when I look at it on the devices, then I will probably going to go ahead and shift everything over. Because let me do it. Let me show y'all what I mean. So if I shift everything over, and we got 12 keys, right? So if I start it here, if I stay bass here, all right? It's the bass. That means now I got to shift everything over here this way. And now what's going to end up happening is, by the time I get to the last key, or before I get to the last key, I'm going to probably run out of room shifting everything over to the left or to my right. That's where I'm kind of going to go. Now, it may look good doing it that way, actually. So let me see something. Parenthesis B. C. My bad. Parenthesis C. All right. So we got the parenthesis C. So we got bass right here. Bow. That's if you're on an organ or something like that. All right. So then now I'll start building my chords from here. I'm gonna run out of room. I already see that from the gate. That ain't gonna work. So forget it. All right. So now I'm back to square one. I'm gonna have to bring it back down here, and I'm gonna bring bass down here. So for those who will purchase the book, you're gonna know The C is the bass. I put it on this. You can't not see that because I put it on. It says C bass. All right. So now I'm gonna shift everything back. All right. So now this is where your left hand and the right hand will pick up. I don't forgot what chord I was doing. What chord did I just play? I don't forgot just that quick. Hold on. No, I forgot the chord already. No, hold on. I forgot already just that quick, y'all. Here we go. 1, 2. What was it? 7 back. What? I mean, like, what was the chord we played earlier? No. No. Oh snap! I hate when I do that. Wait. There it is. Okay. It's like, hold on, y'all. All right. I think it was here. No. What was we at? Oh, I can't. Oh, it was F. I was on 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 back. Okay. Hold on. What chord was I playing, y'all? I hate when I do this. Now I want to do this. Okay. So what was 6 back? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 6 back. Wait. Yeah, 6 back. There it is. Alright, there we go. Okay. Alright, I forgot what I was doing in the left hand. Alright, so now we're right on point. So my left hand is gonna play the tritone. Okay. Okay. Up a little bit, buddy. There we go. Alright, so the left hand is gonna be quite close, but it's the best I can do for now. I could probably move the bass over just a hair. Left hand is gonna be good. Alright, so got left hand. Alright. Just wanna make sure it's not tacky looking. B flat cat. B flat. And then cat. Okay. Alright, so that looks good there. Now let's bring my right hand over some. Because remember, your chords is close together. They're not. Now you can't spread them out. Once you start playing around with the voicing, you can move your chords outward. All right. So okay. So now the next move is we got our left hand. What chord am I building, y'all? The C7 sharp 9 sharp 5. Okay. Hold on. That's bass. That's left, and then we got the right hand. Okay, so let's get at the right hand. I just want to make sure my right hand's falling where it's supposed to fall. Oops, I just stole this one again. B flat and E, and then we have B flat and E flat. Ooh, and my one note short. Oh, my one note short. How do I do this? Oh, okay, did I delete one extra note? Uh-oh. Hold on, I need another note. Copy. Paste. Right. Okay, alright, so now we got a chord. Hopefully. Alright, now we should be able to do this. Now, if I run into a situation where this chord is spread it out so far out, then I'm gonna have to create another type of keyboard that will allow me to fit the chord in there. I think now I'll make it now because we have 12 keys, right? So this is the 1 already, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So we will make it right to what we need to make it toward the very end, because remember we already did A, and so A suggested that I was going to make it where did I have that at? Oh, I didn't do, okay, anyway, from the other movement. Let's get Tickety Top back. What is this? Sky? Sky. Oh, you don't like my left hand? Now we got the ocean. That time it did it. So about that Tickety Top. Alright, so we have built the 7 sharp 9 sharp 5 in a different version or different approach. And every time I come to the keyboard, it's always something that I might discover that can be played in more than one way. Okay, so hold on, I'll give you a minute here. I'm gonna use this diagram for my demo so that way I can keep things pushing. So I'm not gonna mess with that. So I'm gonna go ahead and lock this up for now, which is our major 7 with a flat 5. We can have that new on chapter 13. And then we have chapter 14? Does that make me on 14? What? Oh, okay, hold on. I have to change the number on here. Chapter 14 now? I'm on a roll, y'all. Oh, it's gonna give me chapter 14. Alright. And then I'll come back and fix all this up probably tomorrow. Because the more I sit here and mess with chords, yeah, so and all this for me to so that's where we're at. Now here's my practice I do, y'all. When I practice something, I'm not gonna try to do a whole song when I'm learning. I'm just gonna do a little bit at a time, you know, and then until I can get the whole thing. Alright. Okay. Alright. So not the whole thing, but something. Did y'all hear the chord? Major 7 flat 5, already in the book. Minor 7 flat 5 in the book. Now, if I turn this move right here into a chord, is this going to be a G7 with sharp 5? Because you hear him go, because that turns in. If he did it like this, came off of it, and then came back down onto the major 7 with flat 5. All he was transposed. I told y'all transposed. I told y'all transposed all day. Even if it's that minor voice. What was it? 713. Oh my goodness, we gotta stop. But so you know what? Since I'm on this, since I'm on it now, let's just say, let's go ahead and say the G7 sharp 5. He did it individually. He did just the note, cause you hear da 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 da. Yeah. So okay. I was gonna go ahead and build this other chord because I promise you this, that you will hear a musician doing that move too. When I say the move, you might hear this chord. So they don't have to raise their hands off the board. Because it just helps the movement, you know. He doesn't have to move the hand. The hand is just going to fall, or the finger going to fall. After your major 7 flat 5, minor 7 flat 5, you just drop down to your G7. Your tritone and your augmented chord. What? Okay, another chord we can build. go ahead and grab this. Copy. And we're going to build another page. That puts me on 34 now. Paste. Oop, wait. Did that... wait, hold on. That was locked. How did it let me copy it, though? It said it let me copy and then it didn't let me copy, but it said, didn't turn around and said it was locked. That was funny. Okay. Chapter 10, chapter 11, chapter 12, chapter 13. Okay, 14. We'll try this again. Copy. I'm going to go ahead and lock this up. Let's go down 2 pages below. Should put me on 34. And there it is this time. And that should give me chapter number, hold on, I lost my count. 13, 14, 15. Oh, we're on the way, y'all. Y'all see we rolling. Alright, so I'm gonna build this code. This is gonna be super faster, I think. Because it's only what, 3 notes. Alright, so let me, I guess I'll steal this one. Oh, it ain't gonna matter which one I steal. I'll steal this one here. So I'm gonna steal this piano diagram. Copy. I'm gonna lock this up, and then I'm gonna stop doing more chords. But well, I'm not gonna stop. Well, I shouldn't even say that word. Cause of course I'm gonna have to keep adding to the book. But just say for now. Let's say it like that. So let me raise this up. Drag, 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 drag. Drag it, drag it, drag. Oh, that's too high up. I think I'll put it about right there, maybe. Probably should have done a little lower slightly, but that's okay. Now I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to build this chord right now as we speak. No procrastination. Get right straight to it. So all I need was, I think it was just 3 notes, right? 3 notes. Actually 4 notes. Okay, but how am I actually playing it though? That's the key. Now, I have to play it the way I did it, so I'm gonna write it the way I did it. Right, so is that how I did it? Yeah. Alright, so we're gonna lock this in right now. So let's see, F. And that's going to just be the left hand only. And then the right hand will be here. That's already there. Just drop down that A flat to the G. And then we'll delete the last note there. And look how fast I'm going to build this chord. Quick, in a hurry. So let me go ahead. What's the name of this chord? We're going to call this the G7. So all I'm going to do is put this in front of it. Backspace. Put the G there, capital G, space. And we said G7 with sharp 5. My 5 is already there. I got 5 on it. We'll delete the 5, the flat there. We're going to make it a sharp tic-tac-toe. So we got the G7 sharp 5. And then we're going to take the chord name. And we're going to put an F there. That's going to be the left hand. You can't miss this. Up. Alright, the right hand, we're going to build the right hand chord right here, right now. And the right hand is going to be Baker, Edward, flat, G, oop, capital G, capital G. And there you go. There we have it. Let me fix my G. Looks kind of crooked. It's not in the box like I want it, so let me move it out the box and put it back in the box again. I think I got it that time. Now we got the chord. Ooh, just that quick, y'all. Now I got another idea. I hear it coming. Why, Andre? Why? Why are you doing this to yourself? Why? You see what happens every time I'm doing something? Alright, so this is the minor 11 with the flat 5. This is already in the book, so I don't have to do anything with this because I've already put in the book. And this is your minor 7 flat 5, minor 11 flat 5. I already have it in the book. That means you just switch the hands, and you're playing the major chord in the right hand. That's over here in chapter 16 in my very first book, I want to say. I believe it's 16. Is it 16? Minor 7. No, it's hold on. 17. Chapter 17. Alright, chapter 17, y'all. The minor 11 with the flat 5. Glad I had to do that. Well, of course, there's more than one way to approach that same chord, y'all. Don't make me do it. Alright. But there's more than one way, 2 ways, 3, 4, 5 ways to approach the same chord, but in a different way. I may get into a whole nother book, but right now I'm just trying to do chords that we consider relevant. So yeah, I can see him play this song and learn it. I can learn this song by just listening to the book, right? Oh, this one here. Now remember I said we already had this in the book. This is in chapter 4 in the first book. Now, if I want to do this one. So, I also have this one already. Let me see. Do I have this one? I think I don't have this one because I'm cutting off the top note, right? Because it's still the same chord. Major 7, D flat major 7. So maybe I might do this voicing too. As well as in the book. Alright, I may do those 2 chords. Alright. Once I get going. This is fun doing this. But also it can be tiring too. So yeah, so here it is. I'm gonna slide this over some, so that way you can see that the left hand and you're gonna see the right hand. So one. Okay. This is in the book. 4. This is already in the book. Now we're dropping this one in the new book. Already in the book. Diminished 7. Whole step over to the next diminished 7. When I say he's going to A flat add 2, well, he can just strictly go A flat. Yeah, A flat. Now A flat. There's more than one way to do the A flat chord, so. Oh my gosh. Okay, so he's just doing this walk up, and then we have the E diminished 7. So he's just doing D diminished 7, whole step over, but doing inversions of the diminished 7 group. So remember, this C diminished 7, E flat diminished 7, F sharp or G flat diminished 7, and A diminished 7. And now we got the C sharp or D flat diminished 7. And then we have the E diminished 7. And then we have the G diminished 7. And then we have the B flat or A sharp diminished 7. Last but least, then we have the D diminished 7. F diminished 7. A flat diminished 7 or G sharp diminished 7, depending on your key sequence you're in. That you say you in. And then you have the B or C flat diminished 7. And remember, it's in a different spot. You can be down here, up here. Any way you want to do it. Anyway, you can be down here, like I said. Because you never know when a musician's being clever with whatever he or she is doing. Sometimes they may do it with two hands. And like, see that diminished move? That was technically a diminished move. But almost like as if you're taking a D diminished group and the other diminished group when you did this move. However, it turns this into a B flat. B flat major, add 2. Kind of tricky at first. Y'all heard that one in more than anything. So. Y'all know the song. D flat 9, 13. Alright, y'all already know. So, and these chords is like the same chords that I just played, but we just now using the power chord. Alright, y'all heard the Marvin Sapp. You saw the best. Major 7 flat 5, sharp 5. Major 9. B flat major 7 sus. F minor 9, 11. Here it goes. Y'all hear it. I know y'all heard. I know y'all hear it. Jumpy. I'm like, what? Yeah. So you saw the best of me, major 9. Then you hear him do. That's a G7 voicing. And then y'all heard this one. That probably would have been over the D. Alright, F sharp, major 7 with a flat 5, sharp 5. There's another way. Oh my God, why am I doing this to myself? Yeah, D7 sharp 9, sharp 5. What? You probably hear this. Yes, it is the major 7 flat 5 sharp 5, but as soon as you hit that D, then change it to the sharp 9 sharp 5. And there's another way of doing this too. I better quit while I'm ahead, because this gets real kind of crazy. Like I said, when I learn chords and movements, I don't do the whole song. I just try to grip to a few chords along the way. So anyway, one, or we know that's a G7 sharp 5, major 7 flat 5, diminished 7. Now I can go. Remember we said A flat earlier. I can go A flat major 9 or A flat major 7, or I can be crazy with it a little bit and hit you with the minor 9, 11. So, or A flat add 2. Whichever A flat add 2, but more than likely it's gonna be A flat. Remember I said A flat at first. Now I'm adding a 2. Diminished 7. So we have the D diminished 7, right? E diminished 7, F minor 9, E flat diminished 7, and B flat minor 9, 11. I can put all these chords in the book. They're already in the book actually. It's just the approach. It's just the pro. So basically, if I was doubling up on my diminished 7, this is in chapter number 3. The difference is I'm just taking off the top note. The two top notes, matter of fact, which is the minor third, and we just bring in our chords in closer. And then we transpose over to do the same thing, which we would have been doing this, which is be the E diminished seventh. All we're doing is either taking off one note at the top or two notes at the top. It depends on. Yeah. This time, one note at the top. Major 7. I might go 9. Here's our double up. Chapter number 3. This time I'm doubling up. It's the C diminished 7 group. Doing inversions. Alright, D flat minor 9 11. And that's when you go. Octave move, D flat, octave move, we're in A flat. So D flat, that's basically going to, A flat, 4, 5, 6, 5, 4, 5, 6, 4, 5, 6, 5. Guess what chord we're going back to, y'all? The top chord. A flat attitude. Sprinkle. Some people call it sprinkles, rainfalls. I don't know what y'all call it, but anyway. So yeah, we're going back. And we do that little outro, intro, I guess, whatever y'all call it. I might even try to figure out how I want to do this in the book, actually. Matter of fact, since we on this, how would I actually do this in the book, actually? Maybe like that. Maybe I do that. That's going to give me a couple chapters to do. I prefer to actually put them in one. How would I want to do that? Because that's not going to be easy. Then again, maybe not won't be that difficult. Because it's like 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, she done went to sleep on me over here. She done went to sleep. Big Mama Mac went to sleep. But 1, 2, 3, 4. I gotta figure out how I'm gonna fit that in the book. Actually, I've been thinking about putting that in the book and do that in all 12 keys. How would I do that though? Because it's 4 keys, 4 chords. Now the way I would do it is say, as an now she wanna wake up. she heard me. Mama Mac, she heard me. Mama Mac heard me talking about it. I'm trying to see if I did this in a book, it would just be like an example and then tell you guys to transpose it yourself. But I prefer to do it for you guys, especially if you're a beginner musician and you don't really want to spend the time trying to figure out how to do it. I'll figure it out for you and have it done for you, so that way you don't have to stress yourself out. This probably more than likely will get me quickly, fastly, actually, in my opinion. This would probably help me finish this book faster if I did this, actually, because it's going to cause me to drop down in specific chapters. But I'll have to probably put this particular movement in one particular chapter. Let's just say hypothetically, I would probably prefer to put it toward the end. I would say I'll probably do this toward the end. Like, hey, this is some examples for, I don't want to call these nuance or whatever, but I will say, hey, learn this. Because this is 4 chord movement right here, technically. This is E flat over A flat, technically. start playing all your notes. And then this is a F minor 7 over E flat, or E flat over F minor 7. And then you back to your E flat technically. It's just without notes, but you're using your power chord. Actually, you're using the first movement, which is your major 6. And if you go to chapter 18, this is going to explain what I'm doing. And then we go into a perfect 5th, and then perfect 4th, and back to the perfect 5th. That's what you'd be doing in the left hand. Major 6, perfect 4, 5th, I'm sorry, and then perfect 4th, back to it, perfect 5th. And then your right hand is doing the perfect 5th. You see? And then you're going down to the minor 6, and then you go to the minor 7, back to it, the minor 6. Perfect 5th, minor 6, minor 7, back to minor 6. And then, but when you put it all together, it's just really E flat over A flat, but not all of the notes in this thing. Like E flat. Let me think, y'all. Let me think about this. This might push my book faster. I might be able to finish this book before in the end of March. Before the middle of March, maybe. How would I do that? I'm gonna have to pick a chapter somewhere toward the end of the book. I might scroll all the way down to page. I have to have at least 88 pages, so I might have to go all the way back to maybe. Let me see, page. I'll probably try to do it on 80. Page 80. That might give me room enough. That should give me 8 pages, hopefully. Or I'm counting because it's 4 chords. And to do this in all 12 keys. Anybody out do your math for me? Help me out. Help me out. It's 4 chords. Alright, 4 chords. Alright, 4 chords. But I would have to do them in all 12 keys. Help me out with y'all math, y'all. Help a bro out with your math real quick, because I can't think, because I've been in church all day. But 4 chords to do them in all 12 keys. Because I need to know how many pages I need to do this in. I would say, I think 80 page, the 80th page might give me enough room. It might give me enough room to put this in there. I'm gonna try that. I'm gonna try it. Matter of fact, let me see. Hold on. We said 4, right? And times 12. 6. 46. That might, I might be able to fit this. 4 chords. And all 12 keys is 46. Okay, so how many pages would I need to pull this off? How many pages do I need to pull this off? That's the question. How many pages do I need to pull this off? So 4, 6. That might equal. Let me see, 46. I think I might be able to get it starting at 80 or earlier, actually. I'm gonna do that. I think I'm gonna start it on the 80th page, just to be safe. I think I'll have enough pages to do it, or before. So we see. But that's just something that we all should learn how to do. And all 12 keys. You should be able to learn how to do this. From D flat. And remember, because it's your perfect fifth, perfect fourth, back to the perfect fifth. And if you get the concept, you'll be able to play the other part of it. And you can do it in any key. So you remember your perfect fifth and your perfect fourth. And then the rest is hizzy. See? Hold on. One with my right hand. I forgot what my right hand doing. 4, 3, 2, 3. So it's 4, 3, 2, 4, 4, 3, 2. There it is. Because there's a concept behind it with the movement. So if you remember the right hand, it is also the concept with the left hand, because the left hand, this will go back to E flat. So your left hand will be doing, if you're in E flat scale, your left hand is gonna do the 6, 5, 4, 6. If you remember that pattern, no matter what, 6, 5, 4, 6. 6, 5, 4, 6. And now the right hand is supposed to go 4, 4, 3, 2, 3, 4, 3, 2, 3. If you remember that pattern, you pretty much gonna ace this in all 12 keys, because you know your scales supposedly, right? So if you learn your scales, you're gonna know, okay, all right, so in D flat, I'm supposed to play in my left hand 6, 5, 4, 5. And in your right hand, in that scale D flat, you're supposed to be 4, 3, 2, 3, and then you put them together, 4, 3, 2, 3. You see what I'm saying? And that's without playing the octaves on the outside. Teaching that in the book is not going to be that simple and easy to kind of sort of explain this, but maybe it will be difficult to kind of word it that way for you to understand how to play your outro intros or whatever you want to call it. It's so much easier if I were to say, okay, your left hand is going to play the major 6. Your left hand is going to play your perfect 5th. And reference to whatever the book that I already told y'all is in is in this book, the very first book. Right. Now, as far as pattern is, the pattern is 6, 5, 4, 6. I'm sorry, 6, 5, 4, 5. That's the pattern. And then the right hand is always going to be 4, 3, 2, 3. I'm sorry. 4, 3, 2, 3. I'm 4, 2. I'm just 4, 3. Yeah, I was right. Hold on, wait. Yeah, I'm in D flat. I didn't remember what key I'm in. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4, 3, 2. No, I was in the wrong key. 4, 3, 2, 3. So when you put it together, you'll ace it every single time, because you now know what the pattern is. Now, for me to just drop the chords in the book step by step, yes, I'll more than likely go. Left hand is doing this, right hand is doing this. The next move, left hand is doing this, right hand is doing this. Left hand is doing this, right hand is doing this. And then you go back to this left hand, and then your left hand is doing it. But all in all, at the end of the day, you have the minor 6. Oh, I'm sorry, perfect 5th, the minor 6, the minor 7, back to minor 6, and that's how it ends. excuse me, y'all. All right. And remember, I had to count. All right. So I'm in E, so I know I'm going 6, 5, 4, 6, 5, 4, 5, 6, 5, 4, 5. Right. And I already know the right hand in E. I'm supposed to be going 4, 3, 2, 3. Now bring the finger out there. Now I have a tendency, I like to do this little twang, but there's no twang in it. Right? So I'm gonna keep going to if I understand my scale. Alright. 4 and back to it. And do it in the key now because now I can see the notes ringing in my head, and also I can see my fourth or fifth. So 6, 5, 4, 5. Automatically, then I already know 4 in the right hand. 4, 3, 2. So, right. Every time. Doesn't matter. Then go to G. Alright, gotta get my count in my brain here. We're in G. I got my right hand. What was it? 4. It's easy it is, but sometimes we make it a little complex. Hold on. 6. I like to do this twanging, so I gotta discipline myself. She don't went to sleep again. The more we do it, the easier it gets. And it doesn't get harder, it actually should get easier. Because once you understand your skill. 6, 5, 4, 5. Now my finger likes to do this to twang, but I'm gonna try to discipline myself. Let's see how I'm gonna pull this off. My brain don't want to do it. My brain don't want to do it, but I had to make myself do it. Listen, my brain don't want to do it now. And my brain wants to do the twanging, and I'm trying to discipline myself for not doing it. Why do you want to do it so bad? Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it, Dre. My finger want to do it so bad. So basically, my finger's so used to doing it. You see, you notice I can do it then? So discipline myself from doing that. Like I'm in school, y'all. Get it, boy. With my finger. So like this way, it's my right hand. It's not my left hand. It's not an issue. It's my right hand because of the. I like to do this little. And my fingers are so used to doing that in my brain. You see, I do it then. I don't know why. So now I'm trying to discipline myself. Come on, boy, you can do this. You got this. You can do this. You got this, doc. You got this. Come on, come on, come on. Come on with it. There it is. Alright, I have to practice this, y'all, because my brain, like I said, it doesn't want to do it. It's just do not want to do it, y'all. So I'm gonna do it this way for a while. So until my brain's retract from me having this habit. Alright, trying to break my habit. Trying to break my habit. Alright, trying to break my habit. I almost got it. I almost got busted. Alright, almost slipped. Almost a few more times. Maybe I might get it this time. If you notice, I'm not holding the bottom right now because I'm trying to train my brain to do it this way. Play it right. And let me try to add the here again. Alright, I'm getting better at it now. Here. I'm failing. I'm about to fail. So I don't know why I don't like to do it. Like I said. So like I like to do this. I like to do this little extra this something. Alright, so I think I'm almost about forgot how I usually do it now. I think I'm almost there, y'all. Okay, I think I'm almost there. Okay, I think I'm getting there, y'all. Uh-oh, I think I'm getting there, y'all. Okay, I think I'm graduated now. B flat. No problem. So some keys, you know, at first I struggled with A and I struggled with D flat. It's funny that I'll say that. And sometimes C. But now, no problem. Now we go to A. Uh-oh. See, I straighten up now. Alright, I straighten up. I'm not doing that little. Alright, there. Now stop doing it. That's what I was doing. And I would nail it, but now disciplining myself to do it right. Keep practicing it until it actually become a no-brainer in all 12 keys and B. See, I'm doing it again. So I got discipline myself there. B, and I gotta discipline myself from doing that. Okay, I got B, I'm getting it right off. Now I'm gonna get B better than I did A, quicker. It's funny that I can do B faster than I did A. Alright. That 9-13 sharp 11, I told y'all, man, it's dope. 7-9 sharp 5, told you it's more than one way to approach these chords. So I've already started that process, the other way of doing it. So yeah, when I listen to stuff, I'll be like, man, what can I learn new? E flat minor 9-11, y'all heard that already. In the book. Minor 6, you can call this major 6, minor 7-11, back to the minor 6, minor 7-11, major add 2, diminished major 9 sharp 5. In the book. And then he goes to, and this is the major 9 twanging it a little bit of using the 13. D flat major 9 with the 13, but twanging it. It's like you twanging your major 7 voicing and you add the 9. And then you have in your scale, right? Your 9, your 13, your 6. 6. And when you do that, you just creating this, prettiness. Major 9, 13. So you have a mixture of chords in here, but it's, it's in the book. Actually, matter of fact, I put this in the book too, this voicing. And then, da 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 da. I think I heard that, right? You go back to that major 7 flat 5, right? Hold on. There, major 7. Right back to, he's doing a little fancy little move. We call those descending of your chromatic movement. Chromatic. So you have the chromatic going up. I can do that too, and then it's whatever you want to do. So or you can do the chromatic going down. So you can do the chromatic going up. When you say we, I guess I probably put myself in a somewhat of a category of listening to professional musicians, I'd say, or what's another word I like to say? Our favorite musicians are musicians who I consider top-notch musicians, or they're just in a whole nother arena, and I figured that, you know what, I can learn how to play that too, and be right there with them if I understood what they're doing. Okay, wait a minute. Did I mean, so that section again, hold on. He also could do that one, and then you're gonna change the chord movement to there, so he can go back to the major 7 flat 5, play the chord again, go back to the minor 7 with the flat 5, back down. Now this puts me into the minor 7 flat 5, minor 9 flat 5, minor 9 flat 5. Already in here. So I had to hear that again because I had to determine which one was that he actually played. But this is the minor 9 flat 5. What, chapter 16, I think? Let's go over here. Let's go. I think it's a 16 or 14. I get it mixed up. Hold on. So it's actually, I lied. 13, chapter 9, chapter 13. Minus 9 flat 5. So now when I hear that, back to the major 7 flat 5 for sure. He's hit again. I had to determine, did he go to the minor more voicing, or did we go and he took it to the major 7 voicing? So which one was it? Go. Did I miss it? Yeah. It's what I thought. Okay, the major 7. So that time we changed. So we didn't go back to the minor 7 flat 5. That was the beginning. Now remember that note that falls down? Now you can go and play the major 9 with the sharp 5 because you're going, you know. Let's just make you go to play the D flat major 9 with the sharp 11. Sharp 11? Yeah, right. Sharp 11. My bad, sharp 11. So now again, you could come off of the note because the left hand was still kind of carrying some of the movement. It was still carrying. Because it was still carrying in the background. But I'll probably come up and take you right back to what we're going to and repeat everything we just did. And we're going right back to this. Arpeggiating to go to the resolve to E flat. To E flat. And then I remember that. Now there's that little slide up. From earlier I said let's keep it in the pocket. So now that changes into the chord movement now. So A flat over D flat, And you kind of doing it, kind of slide. Now it's hard to do this in the book, so to speak, because the slide over. Or maybe not. Maybe I just go like that. But you hear this little twang. That would be difficult to explain in the book. But unless I go step by step, and you can go and slide up. You just basically you just go on A flat over D flat, and it just puts you over D major 7. I'm sorry, D major with a flat 5, and then you come up to A flat major 7, step by step like that. Yeah, I guess I could do that. That will be interesting. It's crazy because it's like you're playing 3 different chord movements along the way. 1, 2, 3, but it's 20. Back to it, and then you come out. See what I'm saying? That will be a lot to put in the book doing that. Because it's more than just the 3 chords going up. 1, 2, 3, back down, 4, 5, 6. That's like 6 chord movement. But that's what happened, y'all. And then now we have the 5 in A flat. And he's using what I call the preaching chord. I told y'all, these 13 sus voicing. Can I get a witness? I told y'all earlier. Can we get a witness that God is already in the book? These chords in the book. Of course, there is done in more than one version. So if I was to transpose up, but this is not the one he's doing yet. He's just doing an inversion voicing and putting it here. What? Yes, right. So basically going 5 1. So he's going 5. Now we can say this is a 6/9 voicing. We can say what was the other chord I said? So 13 sons gotta get a witness that God said let it be. And then we can go major 9 13. Oh my God, why we had to do that? So is our major 9 13 this one? I actually already did it in the new book. Let's see. This is a major 9. I did a few different routes. Wow, that just fell right to it. Well, let me see which one I actually did do. And this fell right straight to chapter 4. See, the Spirit of the Lord will let us know in the book of chapter number 4. And we're going to go over to page 23. And I would like to call you guys to your attention that this is one of the ways that we can play the A flat 9/13 voicing. However, if you guys go with me over to the book of, or the chapter, or let's go over to the book of Play by Sight edition number 2. I'm going to preach a message to y'all right quick. Let's see if we got this chord, this magical chord over here in another chapter. So we're going to flip through here and see can we find this beautiful lustrous chords in this book somewhere, because I'm pretty sure I did the 9/13 a few more times in this book. So we're gonna go over here and check it out and see what your boy Bishop Draste has been up to, and see can we find that in another chapter. So I'm gonna go over here to chapter number 17 and see if I docked it over here, and I more than likely have done it, but let's see. We have definitely docked this chord. However, again, I'm approaching the same chord in a different way, other than just maybe take off a note here and there in the left hand or whatever. And yes, it's over here in chapter number 17, as well as the other chapter, whatever I said, early chapter 4, whatever it was. But we also have it on 49, page 49, in A flat. um, the funniest thing is, all I had to do was add one note to the left hand over here, and we would have the same voicing that I literally just played. But I got a feeling it's a possibility I did do it, but we're gonna find out if we can find another 913 in here. Hopefully, if not, then if this 913 didn't make it, this particular 913 voicing didn't make it into this book, we're gonna make sure we gonna get it in the next book for sure. Alright, so let me slide up and see if we can find another 913. So I have another 913, chapter 24. Now let's see over in page number 63. And let's see, we have another route to play the same chord. The right hand is going to remain the same. It's what we doing differently in the left hand, and or else what we doing with the pedals. So I did the same scenario, but a different route. So I got a feeling that I think my 913 in this route that I'm doing right now is gonna fall in my next book. So let's go and see if we can wake up mama over here maybe. And I'm hoping that HDMI 1L. I did it over there. So let's see. With our fingers crossed, I'm not gonna have to build this chord again. But I said earlier, there is more than one way to approach. So that this 9, so I do a 913. So this is the other 913 that I have here. All right, so I told you it's more than one way to do it. So I have another 913 I'm building, which is gonna be in chapter 12. So let's go back and let me see if I have another 913 that we're gonna drop in the book. So I have another 913. So what chapter is this one on? And let's see if my fingers crossed, I ended up doing this chord voicing. So chapter 9, let's go down here and see if I actually did it over here. And, whew, okay, I did another type of 913 over here. And let me see what note that I'm missing in the left hand actually. Alright, so all I'm missing is the E flat in the left hand. And then I expanded the voicing of the chords in the right hand to go further out with the voicing. So I'm not going to play what I did in the book because y'all already know what's in the book. So I want y'all to know that there's more than one way to approach it. So that's another 913. That's one. Hold on, that one's with the sharp 11. Hold on. Let me see. Hold on. I think I did another 913 in a different chapter. I hope I did it. I think. If not, we're going to drop this one in the book. This is going into the history of a real Bonafide certified book for show. So let's see. Did I do another 913? I should have made this smaller because my eyes is like. So let's see, did we do another 913? If not, we're going to do this 913. Ah, snap. We didn't do the 913 in this one. Okay, so we're going to address this one. Alright, so let's go ahead and, let me go ahead and do it while I'm in my spirit to get it over with. That's chapter 14. So we should be building chapter 15, right? Okay. Let me unlock this now. So we're going to go and address this. It's chapter 15. I need 2 pages there. Oh, wait. Hold on. I got a chapter 15 already. Hold on. Okay, we're going to make this chapter 16. Hold on. I'm losing my numbers here. 15. We're going to make this one 16. Okay, I'm going to land that one right here. So we're going to land this right now on the spot. We're going to land this as chapter 16. All right, so let me grab a chord. Let me grab this. Let me grab this boy right here. Let me grab this buddy right here. Let me grab this. We're here to lock this up. Tomorrow I'm gonna come back in here and um, hammer down on those other pages and get them chords all locked in, notes, everything. All right, so now we're getting ready to hammer this one down here. So we're going to have a, oh, let me borrow, which one can I, let me borrow, you know what, I'll put this in later. Okay, let me just go ahead and put this chord in here now. Where's the page at? There it is. Where the page? 16. All right, so we got a 16, we're gonna have chapter 16, we're gonna build a chord right now. Let's see how many notes I need actually. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Ooh, I need 7. So I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I need 3 to go. Let me make this bigger. All right, I'm getting close to my 88 page somewhat. All right, so let me see. So we are going to, this is gonna be our, what we said is gonna be our major 9/13. So I'm going to have to say A flat, major, 9, parenthesis, 13, parenthesis. All right, let's move this left hand and the right hand over some, because this is going to be a big board chord right here. We're going to call this the big board chords. All right. This is going to be the grown-up chords. All right, this is the grown-up chords right here. So I need 3 more of these. Copy. I need 3. 1, 2, and 3. I think that should do it. All right, so now we've finished to build this quad right now. So now I gotta question myself here. Hold on. Alright. How is this gonna fit? Because I'm trying to make sure I have enough room. And we starting this in A flat. So I have room. Yeah, I'm gonna have room. Okay, cool. So I'm gonna start this in A flat. But remember, you guys, I always like to put it in C, right? C major 9 with the 9/13. But I'm gonna start it in A flat. All right, let's get at it. Let's put this chords together right quick. And make that bigger. And let's see. That should put me. Let me see. I think it's gonna put me here. Cause at the A flat, I should be able to fit A, B. Yeah, so I think this is gonna fit. I'm just trying to make sure when I do build this chord diagram, the chords is gonna fit on my chart on the diagram. So I want to make sure I have enough frame to do it. Okay, so we got the right hand knocked down, and then okay, so have a bass pedal. So how did did I just do this all in one shot? Actually, I did it in on one shot. Okay, I actually did this in one hard shot. So now, let's just say if I had a bass player, then I would say the bass player will be playing this particular voice, and the right hand is gonna play this voice. I'm gonna do it that way. So that way, that's just gonna be fun. I think I might do it that way. Hold on, y'all. Let's go here. G. My E flat is already there. We're gonna move this over to C, and then we're gonna move this up to A flat. All right. So I'm going to say, am I missing a note? Oh, I got them all. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 5, 6, 7. Okay, we got all 7 notes. So I want to slide this over. But this is where I said earlier, I believe I'm going to make it on the key of A and the key of B flat and B. Because this is A flat. So we got room for A, we got room for A, we got room for B flat and B. Okay, I think we're going to make it. We're going to make it. Alright, so we're going to rock this over here. Let me make another one of these. Alright, now I'm going to say, if you have a bass player or you on the organ, we're going to drop a bass line. Alright, so our bass line, let me put on here. Bass. Oops, can't spell. Alright, bass is going to be that. Okay. Oop, gotta get rid of this F. Hold on, slide this over. Alright. So I'm telling you the bass line is gonna be A flat if you on the organ. Because if I would be doing this, I probably more than likely would play this voicing with the left hand playing chords, and I'll be on a bass line on A flat. So let's get rid of that F out of there. Alright, so now my left hand is going to be playing the minor chord, chapter number 3. Alright, so we're going to be playing the minor chord. So cap, and then cap off, cap again. So I got my left hand. We got the bass line. Alright, this is for our organ player, but for our keyboard player, we can play the whole voicing all in one shot. Alright, so let's do the left hand. So, because people would say, hey, is your book designed for organ players, or is it just designed for keyboard? It's designed for both. You just have to use your imagination, not so much your imagination, but y'all just use your mind to say, listen, I can play this chord from this book. All you have to do is add the bass line, because that's basically what you would have had to do anyway if you would have got any type of music book from somebody who's dropping a bunch of nice chords, if they are doing that, which I researched. I'm probably by far the only one that's doing it this way. That you can see these chords, you're gonna be able to play them. So let's just say this is the bass line for that organ player, right? In my left hand, playing the minor move, and then my right hand plays the chord. If I was playing on the organ. Now, I'm on the keyboard though, so now I had to pick up my own bass line. Yeah. Okay. Alright, so therefore when I look at this, I'm gonna say, okay, yeah, this is also designed for organ and keyboard player. Okay? Alright, now I'm gonna do another one. Because see, now earlier I could have said, well, was this a major 913, or was this a 6/9? Because I hear this. Super Sauce Chord chapter 5 in the book. Now I probably might be hearing, yes, the A flat on the bottom. I might even hear the power chord. It's still 6/9. What? Power chord. Remember I said that, or we call it the perfect fifth. Think about it. Is that tricky? No. It just suggested that there could have been him or the musician playing the perfect fifth. He could have when he played the A flat chord. Either way, both of them sound pretty. Okay. Or was it that I thought this will allow me to play the minor chord, which is A flat major 7, and he just went, and it was just so smooth that I was like, man, okay, which one did he do? Okay, either way, all of them sounded great. The 6/9. See, this makes me want to do this. Now I gotta drop the 6/9 in the book. Now, suppose I already did the 6/9. All right, so now I have to go back in my book and look to see which 6/9 I actually did in the book. So I did a 6/9 sharp 11. That was chapter 2. I did see another 6/9 in here somewhere. I don't want to duplicate what I already did. However, I do want to know which 6/9 did I actually do. Did in here, so I'm curious to see which one it is. And it falls on chapter 15. And if I've already did the 6/9, I'm thinking I will not have to do the 6/9, y'all. All right, so which 6/9 I have here? I got the 6/9 going A flat in the left hand. Hold on. Okay, I did it slightly different. I'm using the secret sauce voicing. This one. It's the same chord. Except when we did that, we're doing this one. But this was the one we heard. That one. All we did was transpose to that one. What? Yeah, that's what I said. What? Let's see. This is in edition number 2. Let me see which one I did over here in edition 1. Which I'm curious. Let me see. If I did the 6/9 over here, the way I think he did this one, or not, then that means I'm gonna go ahead and build this 6/9 chord in the various different ways. I didn't want to stay on it very long. I just wanted to give you guys options. So what page is my 6/9 on actually? 11, chapter 11. Okay, so it's chapter 11. So let's go on over here, chapter 11, and let me see which 6/9 voicing I actually did over here. And Lord behold, ain't that something? I actually did it over here. Except I did the voicing closer, I think. So I did the outside voicing. This time I'm going to bring the voicing inside. The same chord. So technically, y'all, I did the chord. But now that's going to make me say, okay, let's put the voicing outside here. So it's in my book over here in the first edition book, which is Play by Sight edition number 1. And we will find it over here on page 49. So I actually did the chord. Literally did the chord. I just brought the voicing inside. So I actually did do the chord. The 6/9. 6/9. Now, I really don't want to build this again, but I'll do it. No biggie. No big deal. I'll go ahead and rebuild the chord again. As I said earlier, there's more than one way to play these 6/9 chords. So, it's in the book. I do say this a lot in my videos. Any chords that's in my book, do your inversions. Look at the chords in the book and do the inversions. You know, you can move your left hand and do your inversions. You don't have to stay in the same spot. You can move your same chord. That's what I'm saying. So that's the other reason why I did not want to do that because it's like kind of common sense in a sense. But if you're new at this, you will probably know. Oh my God, I didn't know I can move my hands up. I thought you just had to play what you see on the book and that's it. No, just move your hand up and play the same chord. You can keep that left hand down there. If you want the left hand up higher, you can move the chord up. And if you want to get into inversions, that's fine too. If you want, now that's gonna change your chord in a sense because we were playing a root. So now if I go to first inversion of the A flat, it makes me now play a different chord, a different name of the chord. The chord might sound similar, but it starts to switch up because I'm doing inversions of my major triad. That makes me play now F minor 7/11. Now I move the hand up. See what I'm saying? It sound the same. It sound the same almost. But watch when I do inversion of it. Now they changed the name of the chord I'm doing now. It's a F minor 7/11. Let's do another inversion. That was the first inversion. Let's try a second inversion. It's the same chord as the second chord I just played. It's just now with you. I don't know why. Don't ask me why. I don't know. I don't know why it switched up from the root position to the first version, the second. I don't know. I don't have an answer to that. For some reason, it switched up. But however, if you were playing something, you know that you can do inversion, right? Oh, let it go. All right, y'all. I got to get off here. My wife is trying to sleep. She got to get up in the morning for work. But this is yours truly, Bishop Drayson Clark, a.k.a. Andre Clark. And like I said, any chords that did not make it in the 2 books, I'm going to be placing them in the 3rd music book and potentially the 4th music book, because at the rate I'm going now, I might end up finishing it before sometime in this month. Of course, hopefully before the end of March. If I keep doing this, I'll finish this whole book up and get my 88 pages in and submit this book. And at the same time, I may go ahead, before submitting this book, go ahead and do my next book, which is the 4th book thereafter, and continue to keep dropping these dope chords that we hear our favorite musicians play. And then you guys can have that in your library. All right. So I'm about to get up out of here. It's about 10. Is that correct? 10:39. I guess it's 10:39. 10:39. And as I continue to keep listening to ideas of chords from others as well as my own ideas, I have thousands of ideas of chords that I've played over the years, and also put them in the book, as well as any other chords that I might hear from other musicians doing. But chances are, a lot of chords I hear other people doing, I've already been doing them already a long time ago. Because I've transcribed for years. Alright, Big Mama over here went to sleep again. Now she's waking back up. She's gonna go to sleep in a minute. I'm gonna go to sleep. So peace and love and Corbin, y'all. Y'all have a nice day, nice evening, nice morning, wherever you at in the world. And we'll be back for another videos. Another video session. I don't even know what I even said on my video. I think I just said it's time to practice. So I got in between me doing whatever I'm doing. This is considered I'm practicing because spit to it. major 9 with sharp 5 in the second book. All right. And so forth. So I listened to this stuff. I listened to different ideas. Like Jason White. All this goes in the book. Ooh, I forgot. I forgot. I have to practice it some more, but anyway. So yeah, I'll be practicing different things to start to get better. I love you. I love you forever. I love you. Come again. Oh, hold on. Something like that. And then, see. Forever. Woo. Every chord is all basic move. Major, minor, major. Major, 7/13. Major, add 2. D major at 2. E major at 2. Going to the 4. Alright, that's A. That's the 6/9. Remember the 6/9 voice you heard me doing earlier? Alright, this is the minor 6. Little chromatic move again. Ba-da-da-da. So basically, 4.5, 4, we're in E. 3, 2.5, back up to the 4.5, back down to 2.5. Then now we come with the 6, the tritone, G tritone. Half step back. Then we come with the F sharp tritone, but he's playing the minor chord, A minor chord. So it's F sharp minor 7, flat 5 in the book. We got C sharp minor move. Forever. E flat, D sharp minor 7. I mean minor chord. All these chords in chapter 3. Right? Actually, you can use E too. E major. Forever. So either way, you can do the minor move. They did the tritone bottom. And then he's using the perfect fourth. Perfect fourth. Or you can use the tritone bottom. But this is the perfect fourth. He's transposing. And then he's going A major at 2, B major major added to A major added to B major added to hold on, E major 9, D major added to E major added to, I call it added to. Back to the 6/9, a 7/4 chord, and then we're back to the minor 6 voicing, and then he does this little diminished move, G diminished 7, add step back, use the 2 hands to do it. Ooh, that's crazy. And going to an E major chord, add 2. Forever F sharp 6/9 sharp 6/9 tritone with the major 7/5 voicing. I told y'all. And then A add 2, B add 2, A add 2, B add 2, E major 9, D add 2, right? E add 2, I love you. We're gonna double up. Right, we're gonna do the G diminished 7 to G diminished 7 to F sharp diminished 7. Then after this, forever bottom, clump it out. Alright, and then we're gonna go, what we gonna go after that? Then we say, we give glory to God. So, well, I wanna say F sharp, add 2, we give. Then it's like you doing it, we give. E flat minor 7, 11, I think. We give glory. Back to the A, add 2. We give glory to God. Bottom, try the bottom. Back to the minor 6. We give glory to God. B major, inversions, first inversion, matter of fact, double up. What? Glory to God. Glory to God. You're using the scale for this little melody line. 6, 7, 1, 3, 2. That's the little move. That's over the E major chord add 2. When he comes back, we're going to A major. Or 1, 7, 6. Now I might be adding the 2 to the A major add 2. A add 2. Kind of style it. A major add 2. Back to the minor 6. 6/9 sharp 11. We already know about that. Y'all remember that? 6/9 sharp 11? Yes, you know. That's already in the book, y'all. Alright, that is in the second book. My hands is itching. I must finna get some Mooch at the Netherals. It's itching. Woo-hoo-hoo. Chapter 2 in my the very second book, edition number 2. So yes, B major double up second version, major 7/5, B major 7/5, going through the F minor, F sharp. I'm sorry, F sharp minor 11 with the flat 5. I told you that's also over here. What we say this was in chapter 17, chapter 17. Chapter 17. The minor 11 with the flat 5. Okay, y'all gotta go for sure. It's almost 11. And I'm pretty sure my wife is like, she probably actually got the fan on, so she probably doesn't even hear me in here. Minor 11 flat 5. All day. So, yeah. So then he come out of this stuff. And let me see what we're gonna do. Let me see what. Let me see. Hold on. Then he comes out. Then he goes to that major 9/13. Oh my God, not another one. Okay, I'm about to do this one too. This is the major 9/13. There's more than one way to play the major 9/13. I have a feeling I don't have this one. I have a feeling I have it, but not in this voicing. See, might have it in this one. I might not. Okay, let me see. Do I have my F sharp, my major first? And that is gonna be chapter 9. Hold on, that's the very first page. So let me see which one do I hold here? I have it in this version. Okay. Okay, I have it. Wait, hold on. I have it in this version. Oh man. Okay, I'm gonna have to do it again. Let me see. Hold on. Maybe not. Hold on. Hold it. So we have it in this version. All right. So we have the major 9 in this voicing. Now let's go to the other book. Let me see if I put the other major 9 voicing over here, because remember, we have a major 9 in different ways, but also we have the major 9 13, another major 9 13. Was that the 13 I did? Yeah, hold on. Last chord I played. Where did I get the 13 from? Let me see, hold on. This is my keyboard sitting on. I thought I just saw the 13. Okay, maybe it wasn't. Here it is. I know I've seen the 13. 9, 13. Man, I gotta do this another way. Okay. This is what I'm gonna do. I'm not gonna do it now. Somebody said, "Do it now." Oh, did I turn this off? I'm gonna snap this one. This is what I used to do when I sent my information out to my editor. For them to do this part of it, I play, I Photoshop, and then I send it. Now I'm actually doing the play, press, and the actually I'm not doing no Photoshop. I'm now just looking at it and pop it over here in the book. So now I'm actually doing that part of it now. So now I'm doing the press, and I'm gonna just Photoshop it this time because it's kind of late right now, and I don't want to disturb the wifey. She in there sleeping. I'm pretty sure she can't hear me anyways, because she sleeps really good. Okay, let me see. Here we go. So, which hand I'm doing this with? All right, there we go. All right, so this is a major 13. Another way. All right, did I get that? I got it kind of blurred. I kind of moved my hands quick. Okay. All right, so I think I got that one. So let me see. Let's do the first note. Okay, so the first move was. That's the first move there. I'm trying to break it down in one step. That's the first. Okay, the other note. That's the other one. Yes, that's the 13. Okay. Whew. Alright, so this is another route, and I had played another chord too. This voicing too. Alright. This one here. Now, this is the other major 9 voicing. And I was actually about to look in here to see if I played this already, because I don't want to reduplicate it again. And then I see this major 9 13. So this one's with the E. And survey says I played it, but I used the A flat. This time I'm not using the A flat, I'm using the F sharp. So I still have that same chord here, but that meant I just upgraded. That was chapter 4. Remember, I said there's more than one way to play these chords. So let me see, I got a feeling I may, if I did that, chances are I have this chord right here, so I don't have to do it again. So let me make sure. We go to chapter number, what, 20 something? No, 17. So we'll see We got this one in E. Okay, so I did that in a different arrangement there. All right, so let's go to chapter 18. Earlier, y'all heard me say the diminished major 9 with the sharp 5, chapter 18. That was that move that y'all heard me doing earlier. So let me see. We have the major 9. Okay, I guess I didn't do it. Ooh, okay. I got a feeling I'm gonna have to do this one. Okay. All right. So I did Photoshop the other one. Let me Photoshop this one. That way I won't forget, because I said there's so many ways to approach these voicings. And all you really doing actually, y'all, is inversions. But for those who may not understand that, it's all good because I got you covered. You ain't got to stress out no more. So I was doing the... And then I reached out. This is when I'm playing the bigger chord. Alright, so the major 9/13. I gotta stop this, because I'm utilizing all of my fingers. Every last finger is playing a note. Now I'm gonna I'll put this chord somewhere later on. I'm gonna put this one later on as the 9/13, but I'm using all fingers. But in this case, I don't have to use all fingers. It'll be that makes me the 13. Then that makes me play the major 9. Okay, so let me see. Let me back this up because so we got the major 9 in this way. So I do them let me see right here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah. So I may switch over. So we're going. Oh, I'll keep back. So let's go back to the other one. All it is just switching one note. Okay. Now I'm gonna switch the note because I was here doing it. It's major 9. Now when I switch the note, that is another major 9/13 approach. But then you heard me doing this one, that one, and that is without me. That is without me switching the finger here to here to here. All right, so this is the one I said, and then okay, now I need to do the other one. Okay, so we got this one. Then we're gonna switch the finger. Right. So let me get that one. And it's all just because of one note, but it makes a difference when you plan the voicings. Trust me. People gonna be like, man, these gonna be some chords that gonna turn heads for sure. Yeah, you gonna turn heads. You gonna turn some heads, some eyebrows gonna go up. Like, man, where you learn them chords from? All right, 11 o'clock on the dot. I'm closing out, and I'm sure my wife at any second is gonna be like, babe, I'm trying to go to sleep, babe. I did take my medication earlier, didn't I? Yeah. Alright, so we're gonna clock out and we're gonna take a time out. I don't know how many hours I spent in here between playing chords and dropping chords in the book, but that gives me practice too, because now it makes me familiar with playing different chords on the keyboard. Right, so another day I'll come in here and I would be around 4:35 in the morning. So y'all, whoever might be awake, oh, stay tuned. You might see me at 5 o'clock in the morning. 4:35. So I'm gonna go ahead and take my nap while the wifey is sleeping. I'm gonna take me a little nap. All right, take my little nappity nap, and then I'll probably be back in here at 5 in the morning. So I'll see y'all there at 5 a.m. in the morning. To see how I feel, if I feel okay. I wasn't feeling good this morning for sure. It took me a couple of hours to feel a little okay. But catch y'all possibly at 5 in the morning. 5:15, 5, somewhere in there. If I don't come on at 5 in the morning, then that means I'm still tired. And but yeah, peace and love and cornbread. Y'all caught me doing this practicing stuff after church services today, so that's something I used to do way back in the days, and that's what also helped me get better in my craft as well, by me getting up and practicing, not coming home and just lay in the bed and just say, well, I get to when I feel like it, so to speak. While it's on my heart and on my mind, I might as well just go on up in here. And while my wife was on the phone for a little bit, let me go get all this energy out of me. Put some of this energy into practicing and see what I can do to upgrade my playing over time. So I'll be doing some songs. There's one song she asked me to do. Actually, I was gonna do it anyway. She just so happens to hear what I had planned on my hit list. Let me see what. Can I find that song? Let me see how much. Let me see. When I find that song, that song is a nice song. Actually, I think it's called "Coming to This House" or something. I had never heard it before. The way it goes, actually. Let me see. Is that an album? Oh, I think it was somebody singing it at the church. Let me see if I can find it, actually. I might learn it. I was curious about what keys it in, actually. I ain't never played it before, so let me see. What was my grocery list? This is my grocery list. Oops. Oh, this is my grocery list. Let me see. What was that name of it? Coming to This House, I think. Let's see. Wait, did I open up the right one? Oh, wait a minute. I think it's over here in this other list. Let's see what grocery listing do I have here? Let's worship. Oh, here it is. It's under worship here. Let's see. Let me find it first. Let's see. Let's find where it's at. So how many songs down was it? 1, 2, 3, 4. I think it's this one. I think it's this one. I might get a YouTube strike for it. Hold on. Let's see. Let's see. We worship you. We have come into this house and to worship you. Let me see. So we coming to this house to worship you. This I like that. We coming to this house to worship you. Oh, I'm feeling that. All right, okay. And it's actually a short song. Actually, it's not really long. Um, yeah, I think it's in E flat. Five, 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 five. It's funny because when I hear this chord, it's like I don't, I'm not perfect, but did I turn this off? Um, the 13. Okay. It also depends on what voice you want to play too. You know, we come to this house. I mean, once I hear the bass line, I can determine, okay, we're going to the one, to the six, to the four, to the five, whatever the chord they're playing, but then I'll figure the rest out because I'll be able to pull chords I'm already familiar with. All right, so but major seven, what happened here? Don't tell me Cordy crashed again. Did Cordy crash? I think Cordy crashed, y'all. Cordy crashed, I think. I think Cordy just crashed. Oh wait, no, Cordy didn't crash. Hold on, I think I have to turn on my JV10. Hold on. Oh, there it is. I thought Cordy crashed again. I'm like, what? Whatever. I ain't never played this song before, but what I try my best to do is like, okay, where's the bass line going? I don't really in the beginning figure out what key we in at first. I just try to hear where that bass line is going, and then eventually, of course, then I'm like, okay, okay, what bass line are we? I mean, what key we in at some point? But I'm not really 110% worried about what key we in, but I'm definitely for sure um, following that bass line because the bass line sometimes gonna tell the story how the song's gonna go. So, with that being said, now there's more than one way to play the voicings of chords. I might play it one way in the beginning, and then I might come up with another idea on what chord I can actually play too. Y'all remember all this stuff. All right, so um, yeah. So I'm gonna get off of here. I just wanted to bring this song up because I'm gonna surprise my wife with it. She gonna be like, "You learned this song?" Um, so I had to turn it down. I might get a YouTube strike for this. But let me see. If I would have just let me see something, y'all. Okay, that's not the beginning. Let me see. Let me see. Let's see. So, trying to catch the beginning. Oh, let's see. It was. It's not in D flat. It's in E flat, I think. Let's see here. See, somebody. I hear somebody else doing it in D flat, but that's not the key. So let's see, somebody else. Okay, so let me see. I'm just trying to see what other keys other people are doing it in. That's a dope song. Actually, I ain't gonna lie. That's actually pretty nice. So I'm trying to see. Because I see other people are playing this song, but they're doing it in another key. We are coming to this house. Alright. I'll learn it in this key that I was seeing it in, but. Okay, so everybody's doing this different. So let me go back to the original. I like to see if somebody else is doing it in a different key. Oh, okay. I started it wrong. Okay. Oh, 4. Okay, hold on. I told y'all the wrong. Say ba 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 ba. Okay, 4, 6. Ba 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 ba. Okay, okay. Let's see. Yeah. Okay, that intro was crazy. Where? Okay, hold on. That drummer is dope. Coming to this home. Okay. Coming to this home. Okay. All right, they're playing some supersonic chords now. They actually playing super chords for some. Let me see. I'm gonna lock this in on my. I gotta lock this in on my whatchamacallit here, and then I'm gonna listen to this in my sleep. Okay, I'm gonna listen to this song in my sleep. So, um, all right. So I'll lock that one in my little whatchamacallit. Now I'm gonna probably listen to it in my sleep. So I'm gonna get my headphones, get my headset. I hope these work. Charge them up. All right, y'all. I'm out, and I'll catch y'all later. It's 19 after, so I'm gonna go home. I'm gonna go to sleep. Sleep over this song. She want me to learn it, so I'm gonna go and listen to it in my sleep. Hope these earpieces work. Um, listen to the tune, and then learn this song. I mean, hopefully I'll have it by tomorrow. If I don't, it'll be in my head and for sure. All right, so I've never heard that before. That's a pretty one, pretty nice, groovy type of song. All right, y'all, I'm out for sure this time. Now, I feel sleep coming over, and is Cordy still? All right, catch y'all later. All right. Old man syndrome kicking in. All right, I'll catch y'all later.